During the weekend, the clash between Andrew and his fiancée Kate was a disturbance to the neighborhood. The sound of glasses being broken and destructive sounds of other materials that was coming out of Andrew's apartment kept everyone in fear, thinking that the building was going to fall down. The result after the chaos between Andrew and his fiancée was a broken leg of Mr. Andrew. Before Mr. Andrew's marriage to Kate, Andrew has sustained some injuries caused by a quarrel between him and Kate. Kate is good in everything, but her problem is anger. She plays a lot but gets angry easily. Before the marriage, Andrew spoke to some people about the situation, seeking their advice. He wanted to find out whether to go ahead with the marriage or to call it off because of Kate's violent character. But nobody was specific in his or her answer to his questions. He was told to follow his mind. Mr. Andrew decided to make a research about this situation. He went online to read a book that told him that change is constant. He said, "I love Kate. I know that she loves me too. She is a wonderful young lady who is caring and loving. She has everything I need in a woman, but anger is standing in my way. What do I do? If change is constant, then my Kate will change." Mr. Andrew got married to Kate 2 weeks after that, and the journey begins. 12 hours later after the wedding, during the honeymoon, Kate came out to the living room and she is in the mood to play as usual. This time, Kate wants to play a pillow fight game. Anytime Kate feels like playing, you must play with her, whether you are in the mood to play or not. Mr. Andrew was tired that evening, but as long as the disturbance is coming from Kate, he is okay with it. The fun started. They ran around and round and round and round like newborn babies. They threw the pillow at each other as the chase continued in the living room. Mr. Andrew was very excited, but if he had known that within a short time the atmosphere would change, he would not have accepted to play that moment. He was using the pillow on his wife Kate, but unknowingly to him that Kate has sustained a slight injury. To his greatest surprise, Kate reacted furiously. Give Kate a few minutes, she will forget the previous incident, and the next thing she will drag you out again for another play. This time, the play she came up with involves flogging the loser. At first, Kate won, picked up the cane and flogged the husband for losing. It was all joyful. The game continued for the second round and Mr. Andrew won this time. He picked up the cane to flog her, forgetting that she reacts negatively whenever things don't go to her favor. Mr. Andrew flogged her, but that was so painful to her. She could not bear it, then she reacted immediately by giving her husband a loud slap. Has Mr. Andrew made a mistake in his marriage? The change he hoped to make, is he going to succeed in it? Of course, I know that so many men cannot take half of this from their wives. Okay, now, this morning she is looking for her cell phone charger. She started searching everywhere in the house aggressively. She is tense because she could not find the charger where she kept it. And the person that removed it did not tell her before removing it. She searched from room to room and kitchen as well. Finally, she entered the living room angrily. She found the charger charging Mr. Andrew's phone. She became angry and threw the husband's phone away in anger. If anyone told Mr. Andrew that he would lose his phone for using his wife's charger to charge his phone, he would not have believed that person. Mr. Andrew bent close to the phone and mourned his expensive phone. He asked, what was his offense for using his wife's charger to charge his phone? Just when we thought we have seen it all, Kate surfaced again. Kate boiled hot water to take her bath. Mr. Andrew was in haste to meet a client in his office. He had to use the water to take his bath, after which she put another water on fire for the wife. But Kate was mad over that. She kept ranting and ranting. She said he was supposed to take excuse from her before touching the water. She was highly annoyed, and the next was this shot. Bah! Mr. Andrew staggered away in pains. The bucket landed on his face, and this was the result of that shot. Kate was sorry for that act, but is that enough to amend the damage? After this, What is Mr. Andrew expected to do concerning his wife's impulsive act? He saw it coming before the marriage, but he thought he could handle it. Now it is killing him. What is your advice for Mr. Andrew? Please help us to pass this information around by sharing this video. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you turn on the notification bell for you to get our videos each time we post new videos. See you next Friday. Thank you for your support.